So Justin Walker is part of Andrew Tate's Real World University business. It says subscribe for $49.99 a month for financial advice from 18 multi-millionaires. Well, that sounds like a good thing to do. That they have somewhere between 100,000 and 200,000 subscribers. So work that out. At that sort of money they're making from just having the platform where they tell you to go and get advice, between £5 and £10 million a month. It'd be interesting to know that Google banned this university access in 2024, claiming it was an elaborate pyramid scheme. Who am I to say what it is? If it is, it is. But I'll tell you one thing, if it is an elaborate pyramid scheme, then some people at the top will be making some serious money. I would suggest if it involves any form of forex trading, leveraging investments, anything like that, then there's 100% chance that this is a risk of being a scam. The odds of winning in that environment, let me tell you, are worse than playing on a slot machine. Think about it before you subscribe and invest. Now, there's a few good things that Justin talks about. He says, never give up. That's his starting philosophy. I like that. You can be anything you want to be if you work hard. Good advice. There's nothing you can't achieve if you set your mind to it. Good advice again. If you put your head down and work hard, there's a chance you'll be successful. Probably a better chance than if you don't. But I always want you to remember, guys, the Emperor's New Clothes parable. Everything that you see and everything you hear around you doesn't make it true. You need to be able to apply, as a man and as a woman, wisdom in what you do. Don't be a magpie. Don't get attracted by shiny things, guys. If it's shiny, it will blind you. Remember that. Don't lose track of your values and don't lose track of your brain. Okay? Think about where you put your money. Think about where you sow your seed. Don't just throw it at someone else who's driving a Ferrari telling you he knows how to make you successful. Now, he does say that a man needs to earn his worth, but a woman is born with it, because a woman is born with natural beauty and a man has to earn it with other men. In fact, he says that if a man doesn't show his worth and add worth to another man, he's valueless. I don't necessarily agree with that. He has got a bit of half-truth in there when it comes to women having an advantage sometimes in life. You think about the Eagles song, Lying Eyes. He says a city girl learns to open doors early by just a smile, maybe, and a wink of her eye. Sade, in her song about Jezebel, says that the woman used her beauty in order to open doors and get what she wanted. Is a truth in that. It's not necessarily a good one. It's not saying that women can't add value through being intelligent and wise and adding value in other ways. But we all know that men are naturally manipulated by a woman expressing her beauty, her feminism. And she can use her strengths to her advantage. Why wouldn't she? If a man uses his size and his muscle and his power and his strength to have opportunities above a woman, why wouldn't a woman use her beauty and her kindness and her gentleness and her eyes to have an advantage over a man? It makes sense. Now, here's some things I can tell you that as a man, as a dad, you should focus on. Commitment, effort, drive, getting yourself an education, networking, taking the right advice from the right people at the right time and making good decisions. How do you know how to make good decisions? By making bad ones and learning. That's how you make good decisions. There's never a good decision. There's no, I made this decision, it worked for me. You make the same decision, it doesn't work for you. You make the decision based on making bad decisions, right? And it's way better to apply those natural things, right, that I've just said, than chasing someone who's driving a Ferrari telling you if you subscribe for $49.99 a month that you will be successful, and they'll show you how to be that. Think about that for a minute. Which is going to be better, right? So this is what I'm going to say to you. In this generation, young men think that it's all about what does my life look like to everyone else around me. And I was thinking about that, and I thought, well, maybe if you put your head down, you worked really hard on whatever it is you're doing, your business or your job, and you gave it 100%. Not 50% because it's not paying you enough, not 50% because it's not a good enough job for you, but you put 100% effort in, all of your skill, all your effort, all your time. You didn't worry about whether people were looking at you. You know that phrase, dance like nobody's watching? Don't worry about what anyone else thinks, just let your hair out and have some fun. Do that in your job, and guess what? You won't have time to look around and see what other people are thinking about you. You won't have time to think about whether someone's driving past you going, oh, look at him. He doesn't drive a BMW. He doesn't drive a Ferrari. He can't be successful, because you'll be so focused and you'll be so laser focused on what you're doing that you'll ignore them. And guess what? Guess what will happen? There's a better chance, way better chance than slot machines, way better chance than Forex trading, way better chance than following someone else who's made money at doing something. There's a way better chance that you'll be successful at what you're doing than if you follow these other people's advice. So my suggestion is stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying about what your life looks like on the outside. Stop trying to chase shiny things like a magpie. Open your eyes and think about what you can do, what the sensible decisions are, and how no such thing as an easy lunch. You have to work and you have to earn a living. And you do that through grind. You don't do that by subscribing to somebody else who's making 5 to 10 million pounds a month driving a Ferrari, telling you how if you do what they do, you'll be successful. Guys, let me know what you think in the chat. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.